Hey everyone, I just wanted to kind of pop in real quick and say I hope everybody's having a great Thursday with whatever you guys are doing. So, this happened. Totally story worthy. You guys ready? Because I'm totally ready. We ready? Okay. So, I've been hitting the pavement, as you guys know, since the challenge ended. And using the resources and the tools from the challenges, I went from zero profit, terrified of calling calls, not doing them. You could not pay me to call my own potential clients before the challenge. So zero profit, zero sales calls, not doing it, no potential client, to having multiple clients in ways that I never thought was possible before. Zero profit to $200 in profit. And that's not even the end. I still have some deals to close this weekend because I have more sales calls this weekend that came to me. I didn't even have to work for it. Why? The pre-frame. Pre-frame, you guys, is freaking amazing. All of the things that Justin told us, all of the things that were posted in the challenge, they actually work. And they took the anxiety and guessing game out of the equation for me. Does anybody else feel like that? Anybody else kind of get where I'm going with this? I'm totally pumped. I'm totally excited. I hope you guys are too. So this is the main thing that I want to share with you guys as my journey progresses. I had a call with McCall, and he not only kind of role played the call with me, like he did it his own way using the pre-frame. I could tell that's what he was doing. He was using the same tools, the same resources, but he was going about it in such a genuine, faith-led way that I took that with my own sales calls. So no doesn't necessarily mean I don't want to work with you. I never want to be your client. No just means reframe the pre-frame. That was totally Twitter worthy, by the way. Somebody write that down because that was great. So no does not mean no. And in a way, I don't have to be pushy and salesy about it, right? Because that's one of the things that I think we all agreed on day 2, day 3, was sales are pushy, sales are arrogant, sales don't feel good. But the way McCall handled our call was totally empathetic, was totally faith-led. Even during our prayer time, which is something that I always add into my workshops and into my sales calls with them. I don't think about them sales calls. I think about them as serving opportunities. I think about them as spirit-led conversations. Because at the end of the day, I am a faith-led based entrepreneur. We all are. So God comes first in everything that we do, right? That's another takeaway I had from this challenge, is that this challenge has allowed me to worship and pray and spend even more time with God before I attempt to write content, I attempt to make a list of potential clients, I attempt to do a sales call. Anything, God comes first. And it's just been an amazing, fruitful just week. So I've had 2 sales calls that I wrote down for my potential clients. One is a person that I know very well. I've met, we've hung out, we've gone to workshops together. One is an online friend who I've never ever physically carried on a conversation with. So this works for our warm leads and total strangers. And so I pre-framed it, right? I worshiped, I prayed before I went on the call, and then I used the pre-frame. I let Holy Spirit do what Holy Spirit does. And the first call, she said, I get it, I love it, but I'm not ready, to spend money. I have a lot going on, all of this stuff, right? Which I can totally relate. So, because I knew what she did for a living, I knew she was also my ideal client. She's a believer, I'm a believer. I was able to reframe the pre-frame to fit what she does and to not just serve her, but serve the people, the women her organization serves. And so we are currently in contracting planning because it is going to get approved. I'm going to be hired to do a 6-hour full workshop where negotiations of them paying me to fly from New Hampshire to South Carolina to do the workshop live. Are you kidding me? Being paid to fly somewhere to do what God has called me to do, I would have never had the guts or the confidence to ever ask for that. but I'm worth that. The content is worth that, and my God-given purpose is totally worth a couple $100 in plane tickets. Does anybody like agree with me here? The second sales call, right? And this is where normally without Justin, without McCall, without this group, I would have totally freaked out. My second sales call with an online friend who I've never physically carried on a conversation with, we discover that not only are we both coaches, she actually has a business with clients, has been successful for a while, but we have the same ideal client. Oh my goodness. Now what, right? The flesh would tell me this is competition, you need to get out, you need to do all of this, but I was not flesh-led. Why? Because I learned to worship and pray before the sales call. So we have a second sales call on Saturday because Christian women with changing mindsets, with identity, with insecurities is my ideal clientele, and it's hers as well. So what do we do then? I reframed the pre-frame, and now we're going to figure out a way where we can lead a workshop together this weekend. We're going to get on a call and see how can we partner up together so we're both serving clients and we're both profitable at the same time together. Are you guys kidding me? This would have never happened before this. So, just because the challenge is over, the work has just begun. So I just wanted to share this victory. I can't wait to hear everybody else's victory. If you guys ever need to reach me to role play a pre-frame call or to pray over you in your business, I am here for you guys. I love you guys, and I can't wait to hear all your wins. Have a great, great weekend. Bye.